Today's I Do You Do lesson, we will be working with ratios. Predict and compare two quantities. Let's start by reading the I Do problem. Paul is a chef. He cooks 7/10 pounds of meat for every 2 8/10 pounds of vegetables. At this rate, how many pounds of meat would he need to cook for 7 pounds of vegetables? On the right side of the screen, you will see the cube strategy that we will be using today. We will start with circle or underline keywords, but if you prefer, you can also highlight. 7 pounds of meat for every 2 8/10 pounds of vegetables. 7 pounds of vegetables. Then we box the question. How many pounds of meat would he need to cook 7 pounds of vegetables? Remember, the question is the focus to finding the answer. Next, we elaborate. Because we are working with a comparison of pounds of meat to pounds of vegetables, I will use orange for meat and blue for vegetables. 7/10 of a pound of meat. And how many pounds of meat? 2 8/10 pounds of vegetables and 7 pounds of vegetables. Our final step is to solve the problem. I am looking for the number of pounds of meat if we have 7 pounds of vegetables. I will set up a ratio table, also known as a proportion box, comparing pounds of meat to pounds of vegetables. We have a ratio of 7/10 pounds of meat to 2 8/10 pounds of vegetables. We also have 7 pounds of vegetables. With this problem, we can look for a relationship between 7/10 and 2 8/10. How many times can 7/10 go into 2 8/10? 4, because 7/10 times 4 equals 2 8/10. We can also use the same relationship with 7 pounds, but we will have to work backwards. Why? Because we are looking for the pounds of meat to 7 pounds of vegetables. When we work backwards, we divide by 4. So 7 divided by 4, it can be divided once with a remainder of 3. Add a decimal and a 0, bring up that decimal. Bring down that 0. 4 can go into 30 7 times. That's 28. If you look at how it is going, we are seeing that our answer choice will be D, 1 75 hundredths pounds of meat. We are now done solving the I Do problem. At this time, you can move on to the You Do problem and use the cube strategies to solve.